Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to dropping in our monthly Apex Legends podcast live show. Awesome interview moment where we get to check in with you, the audience, and of course our pros and the community as well on what's happening in Apex Legends and how you can improve. So excited to be here. My name is Raynday, and although I've missed you for a few times in the Master Circuit, I will be there tomorrow. All of that and information coming alongside a great show today where we'll bring GuhRL, my co-host, in just a moment. We'll also get to talk to some pros. But before I do, I want to let you know where this is all possible. It's PlayStation.com. Compete.playstation.com will allow you to sign up for all PlayStation tournaments. Maybe you want to get engaged and be a part of the show. Maybe you want to sign up for the Master Circuit. Maybe you just want to know when you can get engaged with us. Well, that will have all of the information you need. And one of the greatest things about these shows is we just have a great setup of all these fun things to look forward to. I personally am excited about talking season 15, and there's even more to look forward to here as well. Let's check out what's on the schedule. A little bit of reaction to the trailer that launched today. If you haven't seen it, you got you covered. Also going to have a conversation with ALGS Pro C9 Naughty. That will be interesting to see with year 3 of Apex Legends coming around the corner in November. That yet, their star Taylor will have a chance to speak with him. And of course, we get a preview of the Master Circuit Season 2 final tomorrow. Then I will be casting with GuhRL alongside some GG guides. Might be a fun little 1v1 with GuhRL. At least, I don't know, it might not be fun for me. GuhRL's pretty good at the game, but I'll do my best, that's for sure. In the chat, let us know if you want to see it. And speaking of GuhRL, let's bring on our co-host for the day. GuhRL, welcome back to Dropping In. It's always fun to spend this hour with you, talk Apex. And again, it's the last time I saw you was at TwitchCon in person for the first time, meeting you in real life. So it's exciting to have you back here on the show.
Thank you, Raynday. I'm happy to be here, and I was so glad to see you in person after so many years of just casting and getting to know you. I can't wait to meet you again in person. Maybe we get a cast at a LAN event someday.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm hype about it. That would definitely be one of my dreams in the esports space for sure. So we'll try to make that happen. I believe it will. Universe chat, let us know if you think you want to see that. We'll be casting tomorrow. That's a good thing. But let's talk about today, because just a few hours ago, the new Season 15 launch trailer did come out on Apex Legends YouTube channel. And GuhRL, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's dive right on in. I got a chance to take a peek earlier. And it's a very good trailer. It's one of the best ones that they've put out.
Oh man, I'm excited too. Look at this. You got the drop. There's so many things teased in this too, right?
A lot of teasers, a lot of like what's happening? Does this counter this?
Oh yeah.
A lot of questions coming out from this one.
I like the hype they always started. Such a good cinematic.
See that like electric zip line? That's gonna be fun. I wonder if that's in the game.
I know. Look at that. That was like part of this golden ticket teaser that was there too. That's sick.
Right, yeah.
Oh, look at it. Oh my God. Wow. What? Can she really do that?
Honestly, I don't know.
That is insane. Okay, so here's the Seer thing. This is like pitting her against Seer. I've heard comments on that. On the video and on Twitter. I think people thought, well, I thought Catalyst and Seer would be friends. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, because they're from the same moon, Earth. I like that they have beef.
All right, so that was maybe the first glimpse of the ability, right? I mean, it looks like something she could do. We've definitely seen that stop using his tracks. What we got here? A little bit of backstory. What does that say? Oh.
Apex Games coming. Oh, I don't think she was very happy about the Apex Games coming.
No, I don't feel like she's very happy at all right now. Definitely not with Seer.
She has no interest in his excuses.
No. You know, an argument
That's
has
not
gone
very
the wrong way.
open-minded, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You know you piss somebody off when that happens.
Now that's cool.
That is crazy.
I wonder how high that really is.
Yeah. Holy. I mean, you would think that's her ult, right? That can't be a tactical. That can't be like a
that's
passive.
Her passive.
That's her passive. Oh my God. Whoa. I love that moment. Octane goes through it, and then they just hear a gunshot, and they look at each other like,
I wonder if you could actually shoot through that thing.
I know. I know. It looks like Seer has no idea where anything is.
No.
This was the future you made.
Ooh, this wasn't fake. This is the
Dang.
future
This
you
is the
made. Jeez. Talk about bringing it in. Season 15 trailer. We've obviously got, a new legend coming in. We've got a new map. I believe it's called Boreas is the map, maybe, or I don't know, something.
New
Either way,
moon.
yeah, I think we have a really cool showcase of some fun stuff happening in season 15, girl. I mean, speculating, what kind of was it the dynamic between Seer and Catalyst? Was it some of like what looked to be Catalyst abilities? What stood out to you in that?
Oh, is Seer a good guy? Is Seer a bad guy? Like, what happened? Who's on the right end here? Like, Catalyst seems to be doing everything for the good, like the good of her home. So
That's true.
I wonder, like, why. I wonder what Seer's explanation actually was to that question. Like he said, I can explain. So I wonder what the backstory to that is.
I know, like you get it. We've all been in those arguments where it's like, I don't want to hear anything else, and you run away. You got to cool down. But for us watching the story, we're like, let him speak. I want to know what he had to say. What is it? Apex does such a good job with the lore, the trailers, and obviously the story that's compelling between the characters. So stay tuned for that. More information coming out over these weeks as we get to the launch of the brand new season 15, which I know I and Girl will be playing. But tomorrow, there's something maybe even more important if you're checking out our show here. We've got our Master Circuit Grand Finals tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. PST. You can catch the action and the culmination of weeks of effort from our players and our teams from our PlayStation Tournament's Master Circuit going head-to-head for the grand prize. And yeah, it's some good money, but if it's anything like last time, it's some PS5s as well. Some super sick stuff, girl. I can't wait for it tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely be there. Put it on your alarm clock, on your calendar. Let your friends know. See if you have friends playing in the tournament, and if you don't, make sure you sign up for the next one. If there is a potential next season, we'll find out.
Ooh, all right, girl. Maybe getting ahead of things, but if you're paying attention, that's a good sign for you. Go ahead and keep that one to yourself for a little bit longer before we head into the middle of the show. But let's talk about what has happened to get us here. We had some really interesting picks over the season. Not so interesting if you've been keeping up with my YouTube channel or Girls Stream, because, of course, we've been talking about these things and playing them, but a different legend choice than maybe we have seen in metas past. Horizon, Bangalore, Seer, and Valkyrie have been our most used legends in NA, and the same ones, but in different orders in EU, girl, which leads to the question, what are your standout legends? If you had to pick a team of three, what three would you pick and why from this season?
If I had to pick a team of three, probably, definitely Seer, 100%, because I just feel like you have an advantage in any situation if you have a Seer and the other team doesn't. Horizon's been really good for like very fight heavy teams. Valkyrie's more like for that rotational ability. So maybe those three put together, I think they would make a god squad.
It does seem like a good pick. I mean, I personally love Seer as well. I feel like that character coming back into the meta based on really no updates to the kit, based on, the performance of his Watson and a lot of the Fury guys, Zera Tricky. You look at Keon, who's now been signed to the Guard, which was one of his Watson's kind of ranked grinders during that time where they really pushed this meta. So it's really exciting to see that. But again, another character, Horizon, no additions to the character, actually nerfed after that character started kind of coming to popularity. I feel like this is one of those interesting things where how many other characters are out there, girl, that people have maybe forgotten about, that the meta hasn't given the chance to really, expose how good they are. And with the right thing, maybe in season 15, we'll see some meta changes that could be shocking to some players going, wow, this character was good all along.
That's true. I mean, with Catalyst coming into the ring, I'm sure so many people are either going to use her and try and combine her with other legends, depending on what her abilities do and how long they last. Maybe she'll end up being meta. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Me too, as well. Well, the Master Circuit is a great place for you watching to check out all of the character adjustments and, of course, the meta changes. But there wasn't too much of a meta change here. We had one big story, though. It was BNB for North America that really stood out over the course of this Master Circuit Season 2. They played every single tournament week, and they also finished with a ton of points. But it doesn't tell the whole story, girl, because Fake Pred, CPT, they were still there. They only played 3 weeks, though.
Yeah, they only were able to play 3 weeks, but I feel like Doja really pops out to me. They only played 2 weeks. So it's going to be interesting to see the finals tomorrow, because some of these teams, they might not be up to par with BNB points wise, but they might just be as good. And we've seen it before where some teams that win during the qualifiers, during the weekly tournaments, they don't end up being the teams that win. So BNB's got a lot of pressure on their back. They're so exceptionally good. This particular play, they're just pinching the other team, getting them cornered up, and they surround them, and they even get them pushed off of the map. Oh my goodness, that was a wonderful play.
Literally nowhere else to go, and the Bangalore smoke, occluding the vision. I think you knew where they were. I think they knew where you were too, but hey, why not? I love the way that they're playing, using their characters' abilities. EU has a pretty similar story. One team way at the top. It's We Don't Play, Mr. Namka, Profin, and Rom O Plays, getting 175 placement points. Second place, Baguette. You know them, you love them. Mainstays of EU have 107. So it's going to be up to TXC, Viper Squadron, Clippers, and Baguette to play spoiler here, because right now We Don't Play have been off to the races in every single category.
I really love their name as well. Like, we don't play around, and they're dominating. You love to see something like that happen. And honest, I watched this play. Well, just take a moment. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Perfect synergy, getting that knock and then finishing it off. Like, they know what they're doing. They've been playing for a while.
I mean, it's an incredible showcase. That's exactly what you want too, as well, because when you really consider using the elements of a team, you have to work together to make stuff that you would do individually even better by combining those two things. And timing is one of those things that you can just have exponential value on a team that has good timing and understanding of each other. We Don't Play demonstrating that throughout this EU season. And it's going to be interesting to see if Baguette can turn things around. Notably, they are a team that has been one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent, mainstays in our PlayStation Tournaments Master Circuit. And over the previous 6 events, they have put up some crazy numbers, girl, including some very good accuracy to boot, to showcase that they also do not play.
I am not surprised with these stats. Like, Taylor, he's the one that goes in, tries to get the entries, and you see it there. 58 kills on his team with nearly 20,000 damage. And this is only for the previous 6 events, if you see there in the top middle. So that is a lot of damage just for 6 events.
And the person leading the kills, leading the damage, leading the accuracy, the knocks, and not the assists. You got to give that one to Perry. You can't have it all. It is Taylor joining us here on Dropping In. It's so great to have you, Taylor. We have been talking about you in much more excited voices most of the year. Now we actually have a chance to have a conversation with you in person. How are you doing? And thanks so much for joining the show.
Hello, hello. I'm good. I'm good right now. A bit stressed about the interview, but hello.
So Taylor, I kind of want to just talk to you a little bit about your consistency with your team composition. You guys have played basically the same team every single time, and it includes a crypto. What goes behind the thinking with having the crypto, and also the consistency with not changing in a meta that has some other characters, notably Horizon, that has been doing really well for other players?
Um,
We still got you, Taylor?
yeah.
What is the so maybe it didn't come through on my end. What is the reason you've been keeping with crypto in a meta that's featured a lot of Horizon? You guys play the same team composition every single time. So why are you so confident about crypto in your lineup?
We are playing crypto because it's a really good counter against like player like Gibraltar, Seer. So like when you put the MP of crypto, you can destroy everything and just push. It's a really good counter against everything. With that, we have the. My bad. With that, we have the.
No, you're chilling. You're chilling.
It's all right.
We have the. I don't know how to say. Like the confidence to push everything because we can counter everything. Like nothing can push us, but we can push everything.
That's true. I mean, everyone's going to be scared if you have EMP off cooldown. They can't really push you because if they do, they're all going to get cracked or mostly cracked. And then you'll always going to have the advantage in a situation. So I definitely see that. I think um, you guys have been playing exceptionally well. I really enjoy your gameplay. I was just wondering who is the IGL on your team and like what's your role throughout your team?
The IGL is me. I lead my two
Yeah.
teammates to every game. I love to do that because like I have the blood for lead, so I really like to do that. I play Valkyrie for that because Valkyrie is the first character to push because with the jetpack, with the Q you can do everything with it, and Berternez and Obelix just help me to do everything. We just talk all together to play, how to shoot, how to rotate. It's really nice to play with them. They're my friend.
Taylor, Taylor, do you believe you are the best Valkyrie in your region? I think it's true, but there's something special about the way you play Valkyrie. Talk to me about what your love for that character and how confident you are on her.
It was back in season 9. I was playing like everyone. I don't know which character to play because I was a little lost in Apex. I play Horizon, Valkyrie, Bangalore maybe. So when Valkyrie came up, I started playing her, and since season 9, I didn't switch one time on any character. I like to play Valkyrie, and with that, I put a lot of kill, a lot of tournament with Valkyrie. I really like to play her, and I know everything with Valkyrie. So for me, yes, I think I am the best Valkyrie in France right now.
Yeah, I really think you do a great job of finding those openings more than almost anyone that I've ever seen before. And I've
Yep.
watched a lot of Apex, so you do a phenomenal job just finding those entries, and then you fly away, you reset, you go back in, you do it very smoothly, and it's very admirable for a lot of people watching. So thank you for your presence. Thank you for being here in the Master Circuit. Got another question for you. Who do you think is the toughest opponent in the Master Circuit for tomorrow's games?
Oh, for me, it's we don't
Are
play.
you
They were
thinking about
playing
any
really
other
good.
teams? Which team? Sorry,
What? We
which
don't
team?
play.
Oh,
We don't
okay,
play
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
with
they've been
Namka, Profan.
great.
They were really good. It's really hard to play against them because they're shooting really good. They're playing good together. So it's always a bit difficult to fight them.
What makes it challenging, Taylor? Is it just their composition? Is it the way they play? The fact that they're so coordinated?
It's just because there are a lot of coordination with them. Or like with crypto, it's a bit difficult to push them because they're playing Bangalore. With the Banger ult, it's
Mm,
difficult to counter that. And with all of that,
interesting.
we need to play slowly against them. So it's really hard.
It's a great bit of awareness. Thank you, Taylor, for that. Listen, we're close to wrapping it up. It's been great spending time with you here. I just wanted to say, we heard that you might have just moved. Is there anything else, life outside of Apex, that you want to share with anyone who's been watching? Let us know a little bit about, some of your hobbies or some of the things going on in Taylor's life behind Apex Legends that might let your fans connect to you a little bit more.
Outside of Apex, I just have my birthday like 2 months ago, so I moved to a new apartment. I'm 20 years old. Uh, with all of that, I study the engineering and informatics outside of Apex. So my hobbies are like just game. I love to game with my friend a lot, a lot. Not Apex, but I love to play every game with my friend. I share a lot of time with them, and it's all I can say.
Well, that's awesome. Taylor, congratulations. Happy belated birthday. It's a couple months. That might be one of the latest belated birthdays I've given this year, but I'm going to give it to you because you're on the show. I appreciate you being here, and congratulations on what you've done so far. Good luck tomorrow, um, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
Taylor, we
I
also
hope we'll win
we also
tomorrow.
have a surprise. Yes, yes. Good luck tomorrow. Before you go, we do have a little surprise for you and anybody who's watching at home. The Master Circuit will continue for season 3. We've got that officially announcing it here. We will continue having the Master Circuit available. So again, for Baguette, we hope to see you again in season 3. We know you will be representing very, very well there.
Yeah, I'll try my best to play on the season 3, even with everything that goes with that. I love to play Apex, and I will be here for season 3.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Taylor. It's great to speak with you, and good luck tomorrow. We hope to see you not only in the finals, but in season 3 of the Master Circuit.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Girl, great conversation with Taylor. He's into engineering. Also, obviously,
Yeah.
just such a committed Valkyrie player since day one and then never changing. I mean, maybe that's why he's so good.
Yeah, true. He's got a lot of experience, and he did start off playing multiple legends, but then he found that one legend that suited him and his playstyle best, which is what I like. Like, not a lot of people can be that entry fragger, can be that IGL. Like, they're more comfortable maybe on the support role, maybe a pop in the dome or the lifeline res or something like that. So once you start playing Apex, you learn all the legends, and then you figure out what role do you want to play, what role do you think you're best at. And sometimes you can change roles. Like, I went from IGL to support, and that just comes with playing a lot, and then you can flex on any role. So that's also important too, once you get into the very high level play.
It's a great segue, girl, because if you're interested in doing what Girl did or what Taylor does, it's important to know the types of legends that can help you IGL and, of course, how to go about that in Apex, which is a challenging topic. Luckily, we've put something together for you. So we'll see you in just a moment after this. But for now, let's check out a little bit of how you can IGL in Apex.
The best Apex squads have a strong captain. Here are 3 essential legends for the in-game leader role. Valkyrie is a natural IGL. She can scout with her VTOL jets, making it easy to call attacks and rotations.
Let me introduce you to the skies.
Her ultimate allows her to reposition the entire squad and highlights enemies as a bonus. Bloodhound leads from the front.
Battling the enemy.
Their passive tracks enemy movement, while their tactical ability gives the team crucial info.
You are blessed.
Gibraltar is an unconventional IGL. He lacks scouting abilities, but makes up for it by controlling tempo with his dome of protection and defensive bombardment.
This is our match.
Watch other squad roles, GG guides, and check out Apex Legends events at compete.playstation.com.
Welcome back to Dropping In. It's Raynday and GuhRL here, chatting alongside your favorite Apex pros from the PlayStation tournament and beyond. In fact, this is a great moment for the Beyond because we get a chance to preview the ALGS Season 3, where we have seen most of the competitive action take place, and we have a chance to talk to one of the members of one of the premier teams in Apex Legends in North America. That, of course, is C9. I'm talking about none other than C9 Stay Naughty. Hey, Naughty, great to have you here on the show. Thanks so much for taking time.
Thanks for having me, guys. Pleasure to be here.
You know, I want to start this off because, Stay Naughty to me, I could see how, being naughty in a video game, getting kills, doing your thing. I could see how that came through. But I want to know, what's the history, what's the origin, if you could tell us, of the Stay Naughty name?
Okay, so my name sort of originates from, or not sort of, it does originate from the beginning of PlayStation days of me gaming. So I was on PS3, I believe. Wow. So I knew that you could transfer your accounts from PS3 to PS4 to whatever, as you get the consoles progress. So, I kind of just made my name with a couple buddies. It used to be Stay Naughty. So I wasn't Naughty before. So sort of rebranded it Naughty. And I guess I don't talk to those guys anymore, but that's kind of the origination or the origin, I guess, of my gamer tag, and I just ran with it since I was a kid. So easy.
Yeah, that's very similar to me. I've also created my username a long time ago, and you just stick with it. You got something you made a long time ago. Everyone knows you as it, so you just stick with it as you progress. So I definitely am on that same boat as well. So we're wondering, why did you get into Apex? When did you get into Apex? How did you get into Apex?
So I started playing Apex. I'm not going to lie, I believe it was a week after the release of the game. So I wasn't day one, but I was very shortly after. And I kind of just got hooked. I went from Black Ops 4 and Fortnite to Apex.
The knockdown shields is the right thing. You want to eliminate the rat here before you go and take this straight up.
Crazy amount of kills on her. Then Rank came out. And then on console, on PS4, obviously I was a PS4 player. PS4, let's go. And I was pretty sure I hit number 2 pred for my first time, the first ranked season when it released, beginning seasons of Apex. Wow. So, I grinded, then I'm still grinding now, same me, so I'm the same person, playing my butt off still. So yeah.
How many hours did that take?
I don't remember. I know Sentinels was the first ever ranked number 1 team. I guess number 1 on all, whatever, number 1, 2, 3 team on PC, and they beat me by a. I remember seeing on Twitter that they were number 1 way earlier. So obviously PC has always been, they've always had bigger brains. Some may say that, controller players, but that's just a meme, But we just kind of run around and get kills. PC players think before they run around, So they got it faster than me.
Does that help with your style of role that you choose, Naughty, for those who are checking out a competitive and kind of into competitive, but from a more casual level, breaking down the role you play on your team in C9 and then a little bit about that role. Could you open our eyes to that and kind of what you prefer and then what you also do for C9?
So, I'm the fragger role. It's what some may call it. Some may call it flex or fragger, I guess. So basically my job is kind of just to listen, call stuff out, calm, everything that's important, I guess keep the team intact, and make sure that, my IGL and my sport player, my other flex player are, not in any trouble, so I'll look over them and shoot for them, and so yeah, so basically my role on the team mainly is to just kind of pick up kills, just focus on my aim and keeping the team from dying, I guess, to an extent. That's more so support, but also it's my role too, because, obviously I should have the most firepower with my role. I don't technically entry as a fragger, believe it or not. Zach's sort of like a fragger / IGL. It's like IGLing is there's 100 different play styles. It's kind of just all the best IGLs have their own play style if you really think about it. So it's not a set in stone script, but you know what I mean? It's so, but yeah, IGLing for me, let's say, I don't think I can do it. It's hard. I got the traits, I think, but the brain, I don't know. That's just experience, playing end games 100 times around that you played before. It's hard. But, I'll stick to my fragger role and just get kills, try and get number 1 kills in tourneys. That's my goal.
That's not what I seen in the TSM tournament the other day when we were
No.
watching your VOD a little bit. You're a good IGL. You're a good IGL. I think you could do it. Your micromanagement skills are on point. Actually, speaking of skills, what would you give to an aspiring pro or a high skilled player? What kind of tips would you give them to become better, like to get at that level that you're at?
Grind. Just grind, play your butt off, sacrifice some of your personal life, not all of it. It's very important to balance. Whether you're in school, balancing gaming, your passion. If your passion is to become a pro, playing LGS, win tournaments, whatever it is, you got to sacrifice a lot of time. This is like a serious, serious time commitment. Not a lot of people just get by with not putting the hours in. So, I'm not saying it's not possible, but like it is also a lot easier. So just put the hours in. And whether you're console, like I promised, like I started there. I switched to PC, getting called a cheater on repeat by Hal, Reps, all these guys that I didn't know then at all. Like just because I had controller and controller wasn't as big of a thing then. So it's just kind of how it is. I know that's a little like funny meme that they got going on. Controller cheating, whatever. For mouse and keyboard players, at least in the past. Now it's so common. So just grind. Keep your head in the game. Don't quit. It gets hard, but you just got to keep pushing through. You're going to get last place. You're going to get middle of the pack. You're going to finish up top. You're going to be inconsistent. You just got to like find that groove, find the team. That's just the best way to do it. I was doing pretty bad for about a year and a half in comp until I started to get my name out there and find the right team, I guess, for me. So, and even then there's still roster switches, right? It's hard to find the perfect team. So hopefully I got the right team right now. I got a lot of faith in the boys right now.
Wow, and it's a great story too. I mean, the perseverance that you all have, put through, and obviously even going back to playoffs in Sweden, setting up with Zach missing out on that, and having to have Graceful come in and be a part of that squad, but still performing. I think that's one of those interesting things that people, adaptability and playing around these metas and keeping on. Keeping on is really such a skill that pros showcase us on the daily. Most people, hey, that's a tip. Take that into your game. Just keep on keeping on, keep adjusting. It may not be right now, but you'll find it if you're willing to keep on going. I love that. I love that approach, and thanks for those words. And it just kind of leads me to my last question, which is 2022. We saw what that held for C9. Obviously, appearances at all the major tournaments, at championships, at playoffs. Not the results that you guys wanted in terms of getting in that top three, winning one of those events, which I know would have been amazing for you. But now heading into with a new roster adjustment. How do you feel about 2023 going forward into ALGS Year 3? And specifically, you can talk about your team, but specifically for you, what's upcoming for you?
For me, I'm going to start off with me, and then, I'll get on the team stuff after. For me, my goal, believe it or not, Sweden was my first ever LAN. People wouldn't believe it. I actually had, a lot of people tell me at least one of the best individual performances, especially with what I was kind of like had to deal with, I guess. My IGL, sick of COVID. This is night of, I heard of it, not going to get into all that obviously, but, obviously hurt, sucked. It is what it is. A lot of teams had to deal with it in champs and in Sweden. A lot of top teams too. So, it wasn't easy. And, I picked up one of the most kills actually, or I actually had some of the most kills, I think, at the end of the tournament. I was like top 3, top 5. And that was just because Graceful was just so good at keeping me calm. That's another thing. Just stay calm, calm the nerves, just play your game. I promise. If you're nervous, you're not playing your game. That's another like tiny tip. It's like a little thing for console, or PC, anything. But and my team, see a bright future with the boys. Rocker's one of the best support players in the game, no matter what. I feel like right now we're trying to get him on this perfect character so he can support perfectly. And Zach is just getting the IGLing with the new kind of meta, because Zach was a great IGL in non-Valk meta, and now a lot of people can Valk ult and land wherever. Zach's Valk ults are great, but the whole predicting of like how we can die is a problem right now. So that's like specifically what we're focusing on as a team. And on LAN, it's a whole nother game. You can't predict. So it's kind of hard because every team comes to LAN with different strategies and, finalized decisions and stuff. So, so overall, I'm very confident though. I think LGS is a whole nother ballgame in these small tourneys. So I'm hyped. Looking forward to it.
All right, well, I love the answer, and I think we're gonna kind of wrap it up here with just a final anything outside, for Apex, Girl and I like to ask, just, is there something that people don't know about you? Maybe a hobby outside of Apex, something a little bit more personal that we can, latch onto, or your fans can latch onto, to show them a little bit about your personality and kind of who you are outside of the game?
Believe it or not, I'm a big athlete. Used to be. I actually played college lacrosse. I played high school football. Too small for football, in my opinion. That was what was holding me back. But lacrosse, I was fast. So I'm a big athlete.
Yeah.
Probably the fastest guy in the
Awesome.
Apex community. I'm going to be honest. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I'll race you. I'll race you.
Not gonna lie. I'm quick, Raynday. I'm small, but
yeah, man. Hey, listen,
I'm agile.
Listen, I'm ready. I
Okay.
raced Gaskin on the way back from dinner the other day when we were in North Carolina. Gaskin's pretty fast too. I'm not gonna lie. So all three of us, we got to get over there, get a race in.
I'm down.
I love it, man.
Let's do it at
Thank
the
you
next
for
one.
telling us. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
of course.
I have one more question actually that came in from chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's from Webian Plays. Do you see Catalyst becoming a part of the competitive Apex meta from what you've seen from Catalyst in the trailers?
It's a dang good question. I'm not gonna lie to you. That character looks broken. That character looks like that one Valorant character. I'm not familiar with Valorant too much. I don't know the name of the character. She pulls up walls from the ground. I don't know. I feel like every team uses that character in Valorant. Maybe Viper. I don't know what it is, but I'm not too familiar. Might be talking. I don't know, but it seems like that when she pulls the wall up. I'm sure you guys have seen some gameplay. If I had to guess, though, no confirmation needed. Seems like she can pull up a wall. Seer seemed pretty mad when he threw Seer ult. That's all I'm saying. Couldn't see through that wall. It seemed like, it might be a good counter to Seer. Even Caustic, whatever characters are shown there, that little clip. It was a cartoon, but at the end of the day, we're seeing gameplay soon. I think on the 24th, right? So that's going to show, whether or not she's broken or not. Yeah, I think they showed it in the trailer. I forgot the date. But I think that based off that trailer, we will know, if she's going to be super broken or not. Not going to lie. I think she's going to be insane. And it seems like a character my team would love.
Who on your team would play Catalyst, do you think?
Seems like a support character because you have to think a lot when you use the ultimate.
Yeah.
If it's a long cooldown, I'd say. If it's like Seer, more of a shorter cooldown, it'd be kind of more easier for like a fragger to play it, because they can get away with messing up, I guess, and not thinking as clearly as they should, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd say Rocker would play it if I had to guess,
Yeah.
Seems like an important ult if it's
Might be
doing
the
as much
perfect
as
character.
it's looking like it's. Yeah, might be. We'll have to see.
Man, this is awesome. It's been what you guys been looking for. We're super excited to have had this conversation. Naughty, thanks for giving us so much information and your own point of view on the Apex scene, on the new character, on the experiences at LAN, and what's to come in Apex Legends Year 3. We thank you so much for being on and hope to talk to you soon.
Of course. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, that was C9 Naughty. With Zach Mazer and Rocker looking to make a splash in the ALGS Year 3. Will it happen? You'll have to stay tuned and watch. There's all the competitive competition happening for Apex Legends right around the corner, including our Master Circuit Grand Finals tomorrow. But girl, great talking to him. He gave us a lot of info there.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought about that question that came in from chat. Like, is Catalyst going to be OP? I know a lot of people are thinking of it, and he does certainly think that Catalyst is going to be OP. Are you on the same boat as him?
I think that characters have to come out OP if they're going to have an impact.
That's true.
You look at Seer, Horizon, you look at all these characters, they've all come out overly powered and then slightly been nerfed down to, okay, this is fine. But that's how you get a good character. Characters like Rampart that come out underwhelming, they just don't get enough reps. People push them to the side. They don't try compositions with them. They don't learn experience of how to, like, all right, here's how you put a wall in like this final circle, because no one's playing that character in final circles. So I think it's just this like really better thing for the economy if Catalyst is actually as good as Snotty thinks she might be. We'll have to find out though. The 24th will be our answer, girl. So I want to leave the chat waiting a little bit with bated breath, as I am as well. One legend we still don't know if is OP or not, but we certainly know her abilities is Vantage. And for those who are curious about what types of teams Vantage works well in, check this out.
Want to try out the newest character in Apex Legends? Here are 2 comps perfect for Vantage.
Next time, don't poke your head out of the burrow.
In this comp, Vantage takes some of the scouting duties from Valkyrie so that Valk can focus on fragging. Vantage's ultimate can mark enemies, making Missile Swarm and defensive bombardment more potent. This comp takes advantage of the Vantage Seer synergy. Seer plays as the forward scout, finding enemy squads and setting up team fights. Vantage can equip her sniper with a poke from far away or use Echo to play off Seer's intel. Caustic is the anchor, helping to lock things down. Vantage is an exciting addition to Apex, and the Master Circuit is a great place to test her out. Visit compete.playstation.com to sign up.
Hunting you will be easy.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dropping In. You've seen the great early portions of 2 interviews from Taylor and, of course, C9 Naughty now from our PlayStation tournaments and our ALGS ecosystem of Apex Legends competitive. Now, you get to see 2 players who are just as good, or dare I say, even better. Me and Girl. I'm just kidding. We're not. But we're going to play, and we're going to go into our favorite segment of the day, Let's Play, where we head into the firing range, and Girl and I talk about cool stuff in Apex Legends, give you some tips and tricks on how to get better, what you could do with your own time, and also might 1v1. But as we get into it, I think we should talk, Girl. You have a little secret for people starting out trying to get involved in training on their own in the firing range, and I want to hear it.
Yeah, so I actually just learned about this the other day. I mean, I've known about it, but I haven't. Ooh, you can practicing those shots. So you can actually go up to the top right of the range.
I'm gonna follow you because I think I need to see your perspective so that the chat can see. So you come up here, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
You come up here, and you actually have to drop all your items, everything,
Ooh.
your ammo, everything.
I'm not gonna do that, but you don't have any items, right?
No, I don't have any items,
All right,
and
so
you
I
have
got
to
the
play
viewpoint.
Pathfinder, I think, because you have to grapple all the way up here.
Give me a second. Let me.
You
come
have
over.
to look downwards.
Up here, huh? Okay. So you look down.
Yep. Up in the middle. You're on the middle of the platform. You're
Okay.
looking down.
Just looking down.
And then I think you got to change your legend.
Okay,
Now,
let's see.
Did you hear that click?
No, but there was a click.
There was a
And
click.
you will hear that. So she changed. She went up there, Pathfinder, looked down, no ammo, no weapons, and there was a click. Now what? What? So what? What happens now, girl? Come on.
Did it work? I'm wondering if it worked.
I don't. Oh my God! Look,
Oh my
something's
goodness!
there.
It worked!
What?
It worked!
Oh my
I'm gonna
goodness!
die.
So talk to us, girl. What is this? I'm in trouble.
All right. So if you're alone, you don't have anyone to practice with, I'm gonna quickly grab an armor and a gun, and this is how you can practice. You have training dummies that actually move, that are shooting you back. You can slide, jump, shoot, everything.
So, and this is an old trick, and this is like one of those things that maybe if you are new to Apex, oh my god, if you're new to Apex Legends, you don't know. But it's a great way, girl, to really just practice on some of the basic stuff, right? Like, you know, I'm not great at my hip fires, right? I'm not good against an L-star, which is like, or you know, whatever this person is playing. You know, I don't have a good wingman on me, and I need to because I'm losing a lot of wingman shots. I'm not good at shield swapping. Like, you can practice pretty much all of those things within this situation.
Exactly. And then there's another way of practicing. You could grab a friend, go up onto the high ground there. What guns do you want to use today, Raynday?
Ooh, well, I think I just need to make sure these dummies stop fighting me. But I think let's do a flatline and a throwing knife. How about that?
I'm not sure if it's the same way to turn them off as it is to turn them on. So let's just test this live right here. I'm gonna go quickly.
She's trying to turn them off.
I'm gonna turn off the dummies real quick.
So that's the thing.
If it works.
You know, that's the thing, guys. You know, you see that now it's time for us to 1v1. She's worried. She's already like
I'm trying to stall here.
Inventing tasks, you know, to avoid it. Chat.
I'm stalling.
Do you think she's really scared, chat? Give me a 1 in the chat if you think
Does chat want us to 1v1? Is there a poll going on?
They want to know finally who reigns supreme in host, caster, glory.
Wait. 80%.
All right, 80% of people wanted us to 1v1. I was expecting 100. I was expecting 100%.
I wonder who they think's gonna win.
There's a poll. So there's a poll to see who's gonna win. Now, guys, since it takes me a while to you know, use a shield battery, what do you think at this point? Do you think it's gonna be me? You think it's me or you think it's girl? You also don't need to use a shield battery in here.
It worked. They're off. You're safe, Raynday. I saved you.
All right. So grab your ammo and meet me at the drawbridge.
Throwing knife and car, right?
I have a flatline.
Flatline and throwing knife?
Let's get a car. That's fine.
Let's get a car.
Okay. You know, girl, it makes me wonder, why do you think people don't do this enough? I mean, I know some people do, but it's definitely not. You know, there's a lot more practice that I think people could put hours into, fill in that gap, and just get comfortable playing Apex, because it's not an easy game.
So this is the thing, right? You know, in any sport, in anything you want to excel at, get better at, there's always going to be that training that you don't think is as fun as playing the game, right? There's always those drills you got to do when you play basketball, when you play soccer, whatever the case may be, there's always those drills. Now, this is probably equivalent to those drills in training, practicing. And when you don't have a coach, when you don't have a set team, you don't have much pressure, people don't necessarily come and do this hard work day to day and get that muscle memory on point. So I think that's why some people don't, or maybe some people don't think of it. Well, this is gaming, you know, some people want to just have fun. And personally, that's kind of me. Like, I just go into game and I practice there. But I've been playing 1v1s with my friend, Mr. Arthur, lately, and I noticed that I'm improving a lot. So I think there's a lot of benefits to coming here and practicing these 1v1s. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to change my legend to Lifeline here.
Oh, I thought you were going to rock Gibraltar. I was like...
Then I would have extra health, and then you would have an excuse at the end of the day. So.
I would. I still want an excuse.
So
here.
I want to know who the chat voted for before we get this on the road.
We'll find out later, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll find out. We got to get this happening. All right. So you're going to give me a countdown before you start?
How about you give the countdown? So...
Okay, sounds good.
You go on your terms.
And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
I think I missed all my bullets. Oh my God, your movement's so much better than when we were training earlier. Your movement's so much better.
Oh no!
Oh.
we both tried.
Oh no!
No!
Yes!
She got me. She got me. All right, nice job. Nice job. Finish me off.
Best out of 3. Best out of 5.
I'll let you know if I win this next one.
All right. That's a good idea. Do you want to switch sides now?
Yeah.
My side is easier, I think.
No.
All
Is it?
right. Yeah.
All right,
Now I'll do the countdown.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, I've got beamed. No. You have to end it with a knife, right?
Let's go!
Okay, I missed a few shots there. You gotta end me. End me.
End me. All right, I have to change my
Okay, so whoever
legend
wins
too.
this wins it all. Do we switch rock, paper, scissors for that side, okay?
Rob, that side really made quite a difference, I would say.
Yeah, it did.
Why don't we do a different one? Why don't we do a different one, okay? No sides. You go over here, like far this way, and someone goes far the other way. And we just like have a farther fight. But it's only throwing knives. All right?
Okay. Deal.
All right.
3, 2.
Wait. You're on the low ground? You got to get on the high ground.
I'm getting on the high ground.
Okay.
Trust. Okay.
Stand up so I can see where you are. Okay, there you are. Okay, here I am.
Okay.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You're trying to get close to me?
Oh. Yes? You know that accuracy's good.
Oh, what? No! I can't believe it.
I just lost live on stream.
No, I can't even hit you up close. Oh,
Everyone
my
go
goodness.
follow Raynday Gaming on YouTube. He won, so he gets the shout out. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it feels good for the official dub. But these are the types of fun things that you could do, you know? I want to do another throwing axe one.
You wanna go again? You want a rematch? Double or nothing?
Rematch. Let's just, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Am I double or nothing right now?
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, let me
go.
change. Let me get my healing. Let me get my.
Oh yeah. You need your help. Yeah.
I need my help back. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Double
Chat,
or nothing.
are you with me? Are you with girl? We're double or nothing. Really only benefits her, but that's cool. I'm down. Here we go. Are you
You're the one
ready?
who wants to play more, so it
Friendly
honestly
fire on or
benefits
off?
you.
Is it on?
Off.
79% said girl, so a little underdog.
So
moment there.
I've got to win this one, or
You do.
everyone will be disappointed in me.
Are we friendly fire?
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Your movement's much better than mine so far. Oh!
Your aim is much better than mine. Oh, okay. Woo! I can't use throwing knives. Put it on Reddit. I can't.
Hey, girl. Better luck next time.
I've been officially embarrassed live on stream. Just end it.
And you know what? Listen, if you guys think I'm really good, let's come out of this because a girl, listen, we had a great, obviously, run, and she's being nice to me. Because honestly, if we were in a competitive setting, I just don't know if I could even stand on the ground that girl stands on. And if you do not believe me, we've got a little clip from something that happened last week to give you some evidence.
Keep looking at me.
Oh.
It's last team. Yeah, it's last team.
Okay,
No,
this
I
is
need to
me
listen
the
to this
TSM
pop-off.
Invitational.
Oh my god, girl! She's one still. Nice! Oh my god, girl! Where is she? Right here,
I got lucky. That's all I gotta say is I got lucky. Things just went my way that day. I was having a bad week. I'm recovering from the flu. You can hear it in my voice. Oh,
Let's go! The greatest pop-off of the year. Girl, how did that feel in that moment? I was so hyped for
Surreal.
you, and I felt it. Like, that pop-off sent sent chills down my spine. I'm sure it was the same for you when it happened.
Incredible. Like at the beginning of the day, I'd be like, I'm happy if I win one game. That was the second game out of 6 that I've won. And then I got a second place as well that day. So
Wow.
I performed more than double what I thought I would. I just absolutely blessed to have the teammates that I had that day. It was such a good day. And it was randomized teams as well. So I just kept getting new teammates, and I had great IGLs. I had great teammates. The games just went better than I expected, and maybe I performed better than I thought I even could. So actually, was it Naughty that said that he thought I was on controller? Like that day,
the way that you were fighting.
The way that my shots just hit the horizon midair. Oh my goodness.
It was so nice, girl. I mean, what a moment. And it goes to show the perseverance. You've played in a lot of tournaments. You've competed going for the ALGS. You've done so many things on your own stream competitively. And you can't always say those moments happen for any competitive player. But when you stick around, when you put the hours in, then sometimes you get those miracle shots like that just everything aligns. The whole world is watching. And Apex Legends retweeted, I think that clip has over 340,000 views so far online and just Twitter, and I'm sure many more in other places. So congrats, girl. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Just a blessing to be able to like play the game that I love for a living. It's just, and to be here with you and to actually watch all of these PlayStation Master Circuit players get better and better every week. Like the community is just a wholesome community, and there's just so much love and support everywhere. It's just a great place to be.
And with that, why wouldn't you want to be here? In fact, there's so many things, not just the love of Apex community, but of the events the Apex community has with PlayStation tournaments alongside all the other great things PlayStation tournaments puts on. I'm talking the Master Circuit Season 2 final. Me, girl, there tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I think those are swapped right there. But if not, you will see that on, I believe, yes, on the PT, you will see in North America, that's starting at 11. Dragon Ball FighterZ, we have October 24th. That starts at 6 p.m. on the West Coast. And then Street Fighter Champion Edition, Fight Nights, October 26th. So some good fight action happening upcoming this weekend and over next midweek. And, of course, tomorrow we finish off our Master Circuit here. What a great time to be alive, and what a great time to be here in Apex. So great, like I mentioned again, us and the Dropping In team meeting in person at TwitchCon. Now we get to do more shows. Now we have another grand finals, and there's more to come. We hope to one day see you all who are watching in chat in person as well. One can dream, but until then, make sure to stay watching Dropping In. Girl, any final words before we head out?
Just a great day. Pleasure to be here. Last time I played Dragon Ball fighting game was actually on PlayStation 2, so that's going to bring back a lot of memories if I watch that one. I think I'll be able to have some time, but the new Apex content's also coming out on that day, so that's going to be a big day to tune into a lot of events. So, yep. Thank you, everyone, for watching at home. Continue supporting the streams. Be there tomorrow, okay, everyone? Put that on your calendar. Put that on your alarm clock. We'll see you tomorrow.
And of course, remember that the Master Circuit is coming for a new Season 3. More details on that at PlayStation Tournaments, compete.playstation.com. And we will see you, like Girl said, for tomorrow at the Grand Finals for our Master Circuit. Never give up, never stop gaming. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you then.